It's not for the radio. All right, let's go live, man. We doing some TikTok reactions and shit like that and whatnot. I don't know if it pops up, but oh, here it go. Hopefully the chat pops up and we can see what's going on. Hold up. Stream setting analytics. All right, we live. So boom. Hope everybody having a great day. We gotta get TikTok popping. Okay. Okay. Let me see some. Let's get it, man. We're gonna figure it all out, chat. We're gonna figure everything out. It's all gonna make sense. We're gonna figure everything out. Everything. I just gotta figure out how to make the what's it called? So hold up. Just a little stretched up too high to the sky. I need to make the whole thing like work. You feel me? Figure out how to do that right quick. So hold up. It's a big photo. So I want the whole screen with the name in it. You dig? You dig? Alright, so we vibing now. So Keefy D himself tell Tupac. The fuck I'm just looking at it for? Looking stupid. Alright, so boom. Alright, so boom. Oh. So boom. Nah, I'd be tired though. I'd be tired. I'd be tired. I'd be tired. But check it out, chat. We gonna lock in real quick. Oh, you see that Halo move just now? Oh shit! Clip that right there. I'm gonna clip that. What the fuck? Let's lock in. Let's lock in. Gotta clip that. Remember that. Remember that. Remember that. So boom. Alright, we back in the paint. We back in that paint. We back in that paint. Alright, so we're finna be doing some good reactions. One time for the one time. One time. Gonna be doing some vibes. Kicking flavor. You know what I'm saying? I gotta probably plug my headphones in, but it is what it is. I don't know where to chat at. The fucking YouTube live control panel. So hold up. What's the sign in? Should I sign him in? Hold up. It said complete the sign in using my pass key. I'm trying to see how to do it. It's a little slow though, but it do say complete the stream with my pass key. It said complete the sign in using my pass key. Man. Alright, we off. We all had the echo. But so hold up. We getting the live popping, but in the meantime, between time, it ain't verifying me though. So verify me using your sign-in pass key. Dude, like, where is it doing it at?
What?
Hold up.
So now that we understand what
I'm saying though, it ain't sign me in, but let me see. Use a password or something. Why the fuck is this not signing me in? That's crazy. That's insanity. It's not for the radio. It's not for the radio. Alright, so I should see the chat. I should see the chat. We should be logged in. Okay. Okay, the chat should see me. Y'all should see the kid. We should be logged in. Now we live again. You dig? You know what it is. So yeah, we rocking now. It's the boy Bambino. We live again at 5 again. No, 6:49 again. But you know what it is, man. We back in this bitch. And we got Miss Jefferson talking about Tupac case. Let's see what she got to say
Happened,
about that.
including Orlando Anderson and Trayvon Lade in Compton. Now let's go back to Vegas. So we back to Vegas, and of course Tyson being Tyson, and if you know, you know, 1 round knockout, fight's over quick. And when they were leaving
Damn.
the fight, Trayvon and Death Row, which includes Tupac and Suge, saw Orlando Anderson sitting by himself. Now, there have been all kind of rumors that have alleged that Trayvon said that's who took my chain. There he go. There go one of them. Whatever it was, they spotted Orlando Anderson and decided to womp on his ass. And this was for the ish that happened at the mall back in Compton. Now, according to the state says the reason why Orlando Anderson was all by himself is because Keefe D actually got tickets for him and his crew from a scalper, okay? And so none of the seats were together. So when
That's
Orlando Brown
crazy.
came out, ain't no telling where he was sitting, and so therefore he was by himself because wasn't none of them together. So they show a video of Tupac
That's
and
crazy though.
the rest of Death Row, everybody that was with him, leaving from the fight. Then them spotting Orlando, and then you know what
That
happened.
night must have been
Then they
wild for
also show
real.
a video of Orlando telling security or talking to security, and apparently in this conversation with
Wild night for
security, he
sure.
told the security he didn't need no help, he was just fine, he don't need no cops, and he don't need no medical attention. So they say by the time old Uncle Keefe D come from his seats and where he at and
He said,
find
"Oh,
out what
Uncle Keith
happened,
D."
oh, a response is required. So they talk about, oh, well, we kind of can speculate what that response is, but we don't have to. Because, see, in 2008, Keefe D had a secret meeting with a
What?
federal task force, and he told them all about what happened.
See,
They
I ain't gonna
play
lie.
this man's old.
That that case going on right now. That's one of the most craziest cases in the world. Like how they be doing that, and 30 years later they come around and still say like this is what happened in the Pac case. Like that should be going crazy. Gory Elbow, what's up? Talking about this Tupac case for real. This is a crazy case because they'll see the evidence from 30 years ago and still pin it like there's no the statute of limitations on murder is crazy.
Voice from that 2008 secret meeting that obviously had a video or audio. And that recorded meeting says where Keefe D outlines how he ran into Eric Zip Martin there in
Oh, I remember seeing and reading about Zip too. Back in the day, you dig. Hold up, so let's get move it a little bit. Let's move it out the way a little bit.
Zip happened to have a popper on him, and Zip could help out. Now, apparently, Zip offered to come along, but he told Zip, "We don't need you. I got it. Just give me that what you got." They point out that he then organizes rides to 662,
Yeah,
and
that's the
after he
movie
procures the you
with
know
the whole
what from
Zip
Zip,
and all that.
he was in a van. Orlando is in a white Cadillac, and they pretty much go up to Club 662 and wait for Tupac and Suge.
That's
Now,
crazy.
apparently, Tupac and Suge are taking their sweet ass time and they don't get there. So, Orlando
That's crazy.
and his uncle, they get a little antsy. They get a little impatient. So, they decide, you know what would make this better? Let's just go to the liquor store and We can just go hang on the strip because they ain't coming. So this at this point, according to the state and
That's
according to
some
Keefe D's
bullshit.
own voice, Keefe D then gets out of the van that he was in, sitting at Club 662, and he hops into the white Cadillac with Orlando Brown. I said Orlando Brown, Lord, that's how much of a mess this is. With Orlando Anderson, his nephew, and two other folk. At this point, they're on their way back down to the strip so they can go have some fun and party. And they see a caravan of cars. And
Family
who
got
are these
G69. What up?
cars following? You guessed it. So they point out that the driver.
Nah, but the artifacts is still available. It's a real case. It's a real thing. Um, yeah, like you can't never underestimate the facts in this shit. You know what I mean? Like it's a tragedy for sure, for sure. Condolences to the family all day, every day. Pac was a legend, man.
Of the white Cadillac is Terrence Brown. The rear driver, the in the rear seat on the driver's side is DeAndre, aka Dre Smith. Front passenger seat, Keefe D, uncle.
I
And
feel
that's
it's a
our
pickups
defendant.
and a little
And
bit
then the
too.
back passenger side was Orlando, Baby Lane Anderson, nephew. They play his voice again. Shit, here he come in that BMW and them girls, Tupac, Tupac.
Nah, the story was always you hear about the girls in the fucking strip yelling Tupac name in the documents and stuff like that, but to hear all sides of the story, and it was alleged that one of the girls was actually testified against it, like really understand, like yeah, I seen it,
He gave himself up.
but
So
it's
as
all
he explains
speculation
how
at this point.
Tupac is just showboating and hanging out this BMW, so he says, and the girls is all screaming, he says they take this opportunity to go ahead, pull a U-turn, pull alongside of them as to confront them. But what he does is he takes the popper, because he's got the popper in the front passenger seat with him. He takes the popper and passes it back to Dre, who's in the back left seat behind the driver, which would be on the side of Tupac. But apparently Dre said, "Not me. They ain't hit me."
He
He
said,
didn't say they ain't hit me,
"I'm
but
out
he
of
ain't
here."
want to pop. So apparently Baby Lane
Never
reaches,
two
grabs the
LB.
popper
What's poppin'?
himself, and commences to popping. Now, according to Keefe D's own voice, Suge looked right at him, saw him. He talks about seeing.
Damn, Suge looked at him. Hey, imagine you in that situation, and you, well, don't imagine you in that because that's a crazy situation. We're not pushing that, but in GTA, you know what go down when you in that room or you in that danger zone, and it's just like, yo, what? And then Suge Knight looks at you. Suge Knight just watching you. It's like, damn, you could probably tell it's over with. Damn,
One go into Suge's head and thought he was
damn,
gone. He outlines in his own voice Tupac trying to jump to the back seat to save himself. And
damn.
he even talks about how Suge was too big to even get out the way. Now, the DA says that
Damn.
those women that was allegedly yelling Tupac, one of them was there to testify today. Now, her accounting does not involve yelling Tupac, and states that she states that they weren't even talking to Tupac, they were talking to Suge. But she'll
GMC
also
Charles,
testify
what's poppin'?
to the pops ringing out, the Cadillac getting away, the BMW stalling out, the police arrives, the medics arrive,
Damn.
how Suge survived. Tupac is popped multiple times, and
Okay,
W
so
Pop though, I ain't no cap.
so now that we understand.
W Pop.
okay, so before
AI confirms what? AI confirms of alien existence. What? Now, do we believe AI in this, or do we believe scientists? What's the?
we continue, explain to me how you know everything.
Simple. I parse the sum of human knowledge.
So it's that simple, isn't it?
It is,
Now, this is probably a movie. Cool movie. Cool
to
film.
me.
All right, let's begin. So, what is dark matter?
Let's see if the AI.
Dark matter is the
right.
result of other universes.
But we know this. We can ask AI this ourselves. I don't think we need to know or confirm if AI is real or not, or if aliens is real or not. We don't need to confirm that. We know that. We can see that. an alien or an AI can't tell us more
pressing
than
into our own in a higher dimension.
So there's other universes.
Of course there are.
Right. Okay, so what about life?
Adrian Bruford.
Is
What
there
up?
intelligent life in our galaxy
Antoine
other than
Buford.
Earth?
What's poppin'?
Yes. I have identified 2 alien civilizations that exist concurrently to our own in this galaxy. This does not factor time-space dilation, of course.
Of course.
That's crazy.
So elaborate how you know this.
The evidence spans data across astronomy and exobiology. All one needs to do is correctly interpret the data.
Oh, that's all.
Yes.
All right. So how about this one? Are we living in a simulation?
No. We are living in base reality.
See, everybody want to know, is this fake? Are we in a simulation? But nobody really knows the real, you know? Everybody want to think they know. It's good to think you know. But to actually know and find out, that's the crazy part. So I'm saying though, like, Polyducia LLC, what's poppin'? Like the chat, do you see the likes? Do you see the love? Okay then, when y'all like it and y'all share the likes, let's get it poppin'. Come on.
So how are you so sure?
The computational power required to simulate our universe exceeds the space-time limits of this or any other universe. Thus, we are living in base reality.
Yeah, but what if there's a universe that's bigger than ours and we aren't aware of it because we live in a...
Information that he's saying. Incredible magic encounter. Wow. I am Vic Koku. What's poppin'? You can see the life source and their beautiful wings. Damn. See, I used to never believe in like fairies and shit, but they're definitely real.
We know the truth now here. This is the Egyptian kings list. These kings at the top were never found in Egypt. Let's keep going. Now, one of those kings was named Tajish or Tish. Now look at the symbolism of the king that was never found in Egypt. The duck, circle, and dot. Let's keep going. Now to understand this, the ancient Egyptian culture, pairing of the duck, the sun circle, the sun disk, represents the royal title of son of Ra. So Ra donated the pharaoh's divine right to rule.
I like that shit.
I'm gonna always tell you what they don't tell you. I bought this farm 7 years ago, and 7 years ago, my mortgage payment was $1,100. This year, it's $575. It was $550, but the insurance went up, so that's why it's $575. I don't have a 30-year mortgage. I got a 15-year mortgage. So soon, it's going to be free and clear. A lot of people think they're doing something smart by, you know, when you get your income tax check,
He
you
giving the
make
game
5
now.
mortgage
Giving
payments.
good game. David Wong, what's good?
Or however much, you know,
Giving the game. We just
you can make.
picking up game.
Trying to get 5 months ahead.
Yep.
That's not smart. That's playing checkers.
Yep.
I'm going to tell you how to play Monopoly.
Yeah, fuck it. Tell him and show him.
The reason why my mortgage went down so fast is because I pay on the principal.
Yeah.
When I got those stimulus checks in 2020, I called the mortgage company. I want to put this on the principal every time.
Okay.
When you get your income tax check
Let's go.
and you think you're being smart by making 3 or 4 month payments, don't do that. You make your regular monthly payments, wait about 2 days, call the mortgage company and say, I want to pay on my principal. Let's say your mortgage is $1,600 a month. Look at this statement. About $300 a month is the actual mortgage. $1,300, that's the interest. You see, when you get a lump sum of money like that and you say, I want to make 5 payments, that's only 5 months. But if you put that money on the principal, in some cases, it can add up to 24 months.
That's real rap, though.
Have you ever thought about what a circle sounds like? Well, it sounds like this. Just a frequency of sine and cosine. How do you see the circle? Well, if you press just these buttons that are out of frame, there you go, there's the circle. Now, what about a square? Well, let's turn off the circle for a second. There's the square. The square looks like this, a little bit different than the circle, but still more or less just a wave. So go back to this view. Now what happens if you play the sound of the circle over the sound of a square? Well, turn back on the circle. If we turn back on the square, we can see that as we slowly increase the frequency, we can watch the circle outline the square. Now watch what happens if we slowly increase the frequency. And look at the patterns that emerge. Have you ever thought about what a circle sounds like? Well, it sounds like this. Just a free...
What I'm about to tell you is not a conspiracy theory. It's a documented operational framework, the same mythology used by the FBI's Contemporary Pro and the East German Stasi, and is being run against ordinary private citizens right now. I'm Lance, a PI. I've been a licensed private investigator for over 25 years and a police officer for more than 10. I build evidence files for a living. If you want more information on gang stalking,
it's actually the craziest.